5 keys to dealing with regret. It's Kute here, author of The Magic of Surrender, and you are the one. Make sure you hit the like button below. Regret. Regret is a killer. Regret will simply eat away and erode your self-esteem. Regret will eat you alive. Regret will make you sick. Regret will cause disease. Regret will rob you of your happiness and joy in the moment. Regret will steal your future. Regret serves nothing. Regret is a waste of time. Regret will kill you. But as human beings, many of us, we walk around with that sense of deep regret in our hearts for things that we wish we had done differently, relationships that we perceive we screwed up, mistakes we made, choices that we wish we hadn't made. To be filled with regret is to stay focused, fixated, and stuck in the past and wish that things that were weren't, wish that things that could have been ended up being so. What do you regret? Regret can eat you up, and when regret eats you up, it can affect your life tremendously. The truth is, the past is the past. What's done is done. Even if it was the worst thing, even if it was terrible, no matter how much you judge yourself, no matter how much you beat yourself up, no matter how much you punish yourself for what you feel should have happened, it will not change. It is done. The moment you can come to a place of acceptance that what's done is done, and no matter how much judgment you put on yourself, it will not change. You begin to shift your relationship with it. You begin to free yourself. But many of us, we hold on, beating ourselves up, punishing ourselves for what has happened. We just keep ourselves stuck. What do you hold regret towards? What is it doing for you? Nothing really. So the first key, if you've done some things in life that you are not proud of, that you are ashamed of, that you regret, key number 1, take full responsibility. Take full responsibility. Don't make excuses. Don't rationalize. Don't deny. Don't defend. Don't judge. Don't hold on. Don't excuse. Just take full responsibility. Yes, this is what I did. I own it. I fully take responsibility. Responsibility is the key to power. Responsibility begins to set you free. Responsibility is when you acknowledge that what happened, happened. It did not happen. It happened. You did it. It happened. And ultimately, look, everything that we do, that we've done in the past, we've done because at that particular moment, that was the level of our consciousness. Based on our current level of belief systems and our current model of the world, we probably couldn't have done anything differently, even if we thought we could have, because we did what we did. We did the best that we knew how to do, given our current level of evolution and consciousness and healing in that moment of our lives. Otherwise, we probably would have done something differently in actuality. So take full responsibility. Don't make excuses. Don't justify. This is what I did. This is what happened. Own it fully without judgment. Number 2, step back. Remember that you are a soul. You are a soul that you've incarnated into this human experience in order to learn, to grow, to evolve. You're not meant to do it perfectly. You're not going to do it perfectly. If you were going to do it perfectly, there would probably be no need for you to be here on planet Earth. Life is a school. Life is a university for your soul's evolution. You're going to screw up. And it's only through experiences and feedback of experiences that you're going to learn and grow and evolve. So number 2 is step back and assess and learn the lesson. What did you learn from that experience? No experience is wasted so long as you learn the lesson. But if you don't learn the lesson, all lessons repeated until learned, you're going to keep recreating experiences, continue making mistakes in your life. What was the lesson that you learned? Learn the lesson. Learning the lesson can help you shift into a different phase in relation to regret. So what was the lesson? Number 3, make amends. Maybe there were people that your actions impacted. Maybe there were folks and situations that your actions caused pain towards. Part of responsibility is the willingness to be big enough, bold enough, courageous enough, humble enough to be responsible for the consequences of our actions and make amends. That might mean calling someone up and apologizing sincerely. That might mean calling someone up and acknowledging the pain that we caused and the impact that our actions, given our current level of consciousness, caused. That not only frees you, but that also can be very healing for another person when you simply say, I apologize, I'm sorry, I really screwed up. Maybe an ex of yours or someone in a relationship is still carrying so much judgment and suffering and pain in their hearts, and just you making amends and taking responsibility could be a gift that helps free them in some way. So look in your life and look at, who do I need to make amends to? Who do I need to apologize to? Who do I get to set free? Number 4, forgive yourself. Holding on to regret and punishing yourself. And this is why many times we block our blessing, we block love, we block opportunities as an unconscious form of self-punishment. We punish ourselves for things that we did, some of which we even forgot about, because we felt guilty and bad that we did them, that we're unconsciously pushing away our good. This doesn't serve anything. This doesn't serve the universe. This doesn't serve anyone. And so, learn the lesson, make amends, and forgive yourself. Set yourself free. Look, God is not going to judge. God is not going to forgive you. Let me repeat, God is not going to forgive you. God's not going to forgive you because God is not judging you. What a concept. And if God's not judging you, being unconditional love, then why are you judging yourself? Punishing yourself serves nothing and no one. The more you judge yourself, the more you reinforce the very things about yourself that you're trying to change. The more you judge yourself, the more you keep yourself stuck, looping in patterns, the more likely you are to do things again, not learn the lesson, and push love and abundance and joy away. You can't manifest the new next level holding on to the old judgments about what you did and didn't do. You hold the lock and you hold the key to set yourself free. You're a soul on a journey. Life is your school. Everything and everyone is your teacher, and this is how you're going to learn. You incarnated in order to learn. Number 5, course correct and take new actions. It's one thing to apologize, one thing to make amends, one thing to forgive, one thing to learn lessons, but ultimately true evolution is not just inside of you. True evolution is in you taking different actions. A true apology to someone is not just words, it's in you taking different and new actions and doing things differently. Your actions demonstrate your evolution, your actions demonstrate your true compassion and understanding of what you did and what you didn't do. When you take new actions, you carve out a new future. And your actions are the manifestation of the integration of the experience that you went through. And so ask yourself now, based on my learning, based on my experience, based on what I went through, what new actions can I take? What can I do differently? How can I show up differently? How can I be differently? Actions are the key. Talk is cheap. Actions are everything. So how will you act? Now, knowing what you now know. Many times we say, oh, if I knew what I knew now, if I knew what I knew then, what I know now, I would have done life differently. But the thing is, you didn't know what you knew then. It took you going through that and that and that and that to get to this moment in your life where you now know differently. So if you know differently, the responsibility increases to act and do differently. When you do this, you shift your energy, you shift your past, you let go of regret, free yourself, and move forward into your new future. Give yourself permission to be free, happy, and alive. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's short video blog. Make sure you share it with anyone in your life that you feel would benefit. You can go to my website, kuteblackson.com, enter your name and your email. You're going to receive a free 3-part video training series on how to find your purpose. Much love. Love now.